everyone, my name is Atila Eka Aprilia and my student number is 22142271, and today I'm going to talk about the novel Woman at Point Zero by Nawal El Saadawi. The story follows Firdaus, a woman in Egypt who is sentenced to death for murdering a man. The entire plot is told through her life story as she shares it with a female psychiatrist who visits her in prison. Firdaus begins from her childhood, growing up in a poor and abusive family. She experiences sexual abuse, emotional and social oppression from a young age. And then she grows up, she seeks education, hoping it can give her a better life. But no matter where she goes, whether it's her uncle's house, a boarding school, or her marriage, she faces violence, control, and exploitation. Eventually, Firdaus becomes a sex worker. But ironically, that's the only time she feels she has control over her own life. She chooses her clients, earns her own money, and lives independently. However, her freedom doesn't last. She is forced back into dependence and exploitation by a violent pimp. When she kills him, it's not out of anger, but out of a desire to reclaim her dignity. She accepts her death sentence calmly, believing it is better to die with dignity than to live without it. The plot is a powerful journey of a woman's fight for autonomy in patriarchal society. And then the characters of the novel. The main character in the novel is Firdaus, a complex and deeply resilient woman. She is intelligent, observant, and strong-willed, even though the society constantly tries to break her. Firdaus represents many women who are silent or uh, but who resist in their own way. Her journey from victim to someone who takes control of her destiny is the emotional center of the novel. And then another important character is the female psychiatrist who listens to Firdaus' story. She is not very active in the plot, but her role is crucial. Through her, we understand that Firdaus' story is not just personal, but political and representative of larger issues. And there are also male characters like Firdaus' father, uncle, husband, and the pin, who all symbolize different types of patriarchy. Her father and uncle are emotionally abusive, her husband is violent, and the pimp is cruel and controlling. Even the men she meets as clients treat her as an object. Each character plays a role in showing how women are constantly placed in powerless position. But the way Firdaus reacts to each of them shows her inner strength. She never gives up completely, even when she is hurt or betrayed. That's what makes her such a powerful character. And then the connection to moderate feminism. Woman at Point Zero has a strong connection to moderate feminism. Moderate feminism focuses on advocating for women's rights within existing social structures rather than completely overthrowing them. It supports education, autonomy, and equal opportunities for women. Firdaus' life shows why moderate feminism is necessary, and she seeks education as a way to escape oppression. She does not want to destroy society, she just wants to live freely and with dignity. Her story shows that even small steps like having the right to choose who to work for or having access to education can make a huge difference in a woman's life. And also, the novel challenges traditional gender roles. Firdaus tries to break away from being the obedient daughter, wife, or servant. She wants to define her own identity, which is a core idea in moderate feminism. The fact that she becomes a sex worker by her choice and feels empowered in that role also reflects a feminist idea that women should have control over their own bodies and choices, even if society doesn't approve. Overall, the novel is not just a personal story but a strong statement against gender inequality. It encourages readers to think about the system that silence women and how those systems can be changed. And the last, the moral lesson I take personally. Personally, Woman at Point Zero made me reflect deeply on the value of freedom, dignity, and the power of voice. Firdaus taught me that even in the dark situation, a person can still hold into her self-respect. She refuses to live controlled by others, even if it means facing death. That level of courage really inspired me. And another lesson I learned is how important it is to listen to people's stories. Firdaus' voice was silenced by everyone, her family, her society, even the justice system. But when she was finally allowed to speak, her story was powerful enough to move others and reveal the truth of many women's lives. It reminds me that stories can create change. And also, I learned how education can be a tool of empowerment, but it's not enough if society doesn't also change. Firdaus had an education, but she was still treated unfairly. So, we need both personal growth and social reform. And the last, I feel the novel teach us to question the rules and norms that we often accept without thinking. Just because something is normal doesn't mean it's right. Firdaus questioned everything, and even though she paid the price, she found peace in her truth. That's a lesson I will carry with me. And I think that's enough explanation from me, everyone. Thank you and bye bye.